Good day everyone, I'm RGC Baguio, BSIT3, and we will talk about system architecture diagram. What is system architecture diagram? The system architecture diagram is a visual presentation of the system architecture. It shows the connection between the various components of the system and indicate what function each component performs. Why is software architecture important? Sometimes a developer just want to jump right in the start coding. Software architecture is the foundation of the software system. Like other types of engineering, the foundation has a profound effect on the quality of what is built on top of it. As such, it holds a great deal of importance in terms of the successful development and individual maintenance of the system. Software architecture is a series of decisions. Some of earliest decisions come from designing the architecture, and these carry a high degree of importance because they affect the decision that comes come after it. So let's talk about what the benefits. One is defining the solution to meet requirements. Software strives to meet all functional and non-functional, technical and operational requirements, working closely with stakeholders such as domain expert, business analyst, product owner, and end user. Allow requirements to be identified and understood. A software architecture defines a solution that will meet those requirements. Second, enabling and inhibiting quality attributes. Software architecture either enable a quality attribute or inhibit them. Quality attributes are measurable and testable properties of a system. Some examples of quality attributes include maintainability, interoperability, security, and performance. Second, giving you the ability to predict software system qualities. When you look at the software architecture and its documentation, you can predict the software system qualities. Making architecture decision based on quality attributes make it easier to fulfill those requirements. Types of architecture diagram. First is conceptual architecture diagram. This is a basic abstract, likely technical diagram that highlights the relationship between key components and is often workflow oriented. Simply state it depicts the strategy of the solution within a context. Second, logical architecture diagram. This is the next step after the conceptual diagram. Logical diagram describe how a solution works in terms of function and logical information. It include it illustrates connectivity between application and therefore the flow or sequence between components. Physical infrastructure architecture diagram. These depict physical elements that enable the infrastructure team to do their work, including server models, BMS containers, database, storage network, zone system and subsystem, and connectivity. This is very detail oriented in order to successfully implement the physical architecture. It is gener- generally the responsibility of a infrastructure architect. Sequence diagram. This illustrates the system required to complete a process. You vertically list the component and use horizontal line to show the interaction as steps in sequence between the component which accompany textual conception of the action taken. System context diagram or context diagram shows the system involved and exclude system that are not, while the logical and conceptual diagram could be familiar to business stakeholders. This is where this diagram is very useful for business users understanding